Information, inspiration, motivation, conscientisation et surtout, distraction. Gardez tout, votre pot pourri avec Flore. Votre Flore, tous les samedis, 6h, 7h. Gardez tout, la radio pour réfléchir.
I'm your surgeon, Dr. Roman Joseph.
This show is brought to you by Jeff Hess, Attorney at Law, 305-255-2797. Ça, c'est avocat PAM. Jeff Hess, spécialisé dans accident machine. Ou glisser ou tomber dans la rue, dans maquette, avocat pour les cougner là, c'est Jeff Hess, 305-255-2797. Jeff también habla español, 305-255-2797. Allo avocat ça, c'est Jeff. Ma pralerie les cougner là, 305-255-2797.
Bonjour, bonsoir. Good evening, everyone. Bienvenue à une nouvelle sortie de Radio TV avec Dr. Flore. Radio TV, émission Parlant, côté radio et télévision combinée, mais qu'on est là depuis COVID, nous utilisons toutes réseaux sociaux pour nous porter informations pour nous porter pour vous de bonnes et de grandes personnalités dans la communauté. Today it gives us great pleasure to bring on Radio TV with Dr. Flore a woman that is a winner, and she will tell you about herself. And please, Jasmen Rogers, welcome on Radio TV with Dr. Flore.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Flore. I appreciate the space. Thank you.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your area, where your campaign is going, and take us there because I know you want the Haitian votes.
Yes, absolutely. So my name is Jasmen Rogers Shaw. Like you said, I am a lifelong Floridian. I've spent most of my life here in South Florida, living in Broward County. I'm the child of Caribbean immigrants. My dad is from St. Kitts. My mom is from Antigua. And I am running in Florida House District 95. So it's Central Broward. It's comprised of 7 cities. So Sunrise, Plantation, Lauderdale Lakes, Lauderhill, Tamarack, Margate, and North Lauderdale are all a part of this district of a little over 160,000 people. So the election is on August 18th. It's a primary election. I have one opponent. So I'm looking to serve the people of House District 95 in the Florida Capitol.
Excellent. Eh bien, lire les Jasmen Rogers. Eh bien, moi-même, moi, carrément introduit nous à lui-même, la communauté, hein, et qui était dans Sunrise, Tamarack, Lauderhill. Tell me more. You said 5 cities.
Lauderdale Lakes,
Lauderdale Lakes,
Plantation, North Lauderdale, Margate.
OK. Alors, nous-mêmes qui l'en Margate, qui l'en North Lauderdale, Tamarack, eh bien, Haïtien qui l'en zone ça yo, moins carrément que nous coré Jasmen Rogers. When I say Corée, is that they stand by you. Corée. Then Corée Jasmen Rogers, qui c'est candidat pour député House of Representatives and Creole, it's député. OK? District parlant, c'est 95, qui c'est 95. Jasmen, c'est 95.
95.
95. 95.
Okay.
95. It's like 80 and 15.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Say it.
15.
15. Very good.
There we go.
Jasmine, what inspired you to want for this particular seat?
Actually, the virus, the pandemic that happened, because we're seeing that so many problems, especially for Black people, in the middle of this virus, just got so much worse because of a lack of leadership, a lack of people not doing what they're supposed to be doing to protect Floridians. So when I started seeing that lack of leadership, my sister tested positive for corona. Her and my mom both work in a hospital that didn't have enough equipment. My dad was furloughed and eventually laid off from his job and hasn't received unemployment in almost 2 months. I knew that I had to step in and make a difference at the state level. And I've been working in the state capitol for about the past 4 years. So it felt like the right thing to do, knowing the system, knowing what's possible, knowing what we can get accomplished up in Tallahassee.
OK. Eh bien, Jasmine a expérience. Il dit que c'est depuis que maladie, virus a commencé que le senti que il était stimulé. Parce que il gen seul qui te prend maladie, papa, your mom went furloughed, your dad.
My dad was furloughed.
OK, ça veut dire que papa vient comme si travaille moins un temps et puis il a plus que 4 ans, 4 years working in the state capital as what? What kind of role you play in the state capitol?
I was a political director. I was an organizer. I worked with a bunch of organizations across the state of Florida.
Excellent. Il était un organizer, il organisait différentes campagnes, some campaign. Would you remind us your recent campaign, the one that you organized?
Yeah. Well, are you talking about Elizabeth Warren?
Yes, I cannot say it for you.
Yeah. So that's where we met on the Elizabeth Warren for President campaign. I was doing our statewide Black outreach to folks across the state. So I knew in Miami and in South Florida, it was important to have a space just for Haitian people to talk about the presidential election and what it all means. So that's where we met.
C'est ça. Eh bien, Jasmine, t'es venue la communauté haïtienne, non? Parce que c'est lui-même qui était directrice, organisateur pour campagne, les Madame Warren, t'es candidat pour président. Avait dit que li gen expérience là, li voulait participer et li pas voulait quitter communauté haïtienne derrière et c'est ça fait que moi balle opportunité pour lui présenter li à nous-mêmes. What does your platform consist of?
So it consists of education, because in Florida, we have one of the lowest education systems across the country. And I know that in this district that is mostly Black, when our public schools are funded by property taxes, a lot of times that means Black kids get left behind and don't have the resources that they need. And kids don't control where they live. They can't control the schools that they go to. So it's unfair that you can go from one city or one county to the next and get 2 different education systems. So I want to figure out how we can bring some equity and equality to the education system. And also economics. This district is one of the poorest districts in the state of Florida. We have an annual income of $37,000. Folks in this district are making less money than folks around in the rest of the county. So we need to figure out a way that we can support the Black folks in this district, support the poor and working people in this district so that they can thrive and actually stay in the district and own homes and feed back into Florida's economy.
Il dit que yon nan pi gros intérêt l genyen, c'est éducation parce que lan zone sa yo, Lauderdale, Sunrise, Margate, don paquet ti moun pauvre qui l'industrie et ti moun nan c'est pas li choisi côté pour le rete, c'est pas choisi pour li. Alors li pense que faut li l'élu c'est yon nan priorité et puis pour capable aider tout moun qui pas fait un pile corps, gen moun qui fait moins que $37,000 l'an, ce qui implique que c'est yon district qui besoin présence pour aider l'économie, surtout pour mon noir. How do you define Black?
That's a good question. Because I think it's hard to define for other people. I know that I'm Black, and I don't want to tell other people that they are or are not Black. I think part of it is not only about our skin color, our hair, our culture, but also an experience in this country. An experience across the world, because anti-Blackness is global. a hate of Black people exists all over this entire world. So I think it's people that share in that experience, even though it may not be exactly the same, like your experience as a Black person here or in Haiti is different than my experience as a Black person here or in St. Kitts or in Antigua or other parts of the Caribbean, but there's still a shared joy, a shared culture, a shared experience that bonds us all.
Le mwen de li ki sa que li défini comme black et comme moun noir, li dit que li pas qu'à parler pour l'autre monde mais pour propre tête pâle, li connaît que c'est expérience et que kounye là c'est tout partout que moun gagne une campagne contre moun noir, mais li même li pense que ça qui rapproche moi au monde comme qui sont Haïti et li même qui sorti Saint-Kitts avec Antigua, eh bien c'est expérience ça yo. Et c'est ça que les sorti que les partager. This being said, June is Caribbean Heritage Month. Then I need to applaud you. I celebrated in May, but me, I celebrate every day because I am Caribbean and I'm Haitian too. That that means then you are Black and you are Caribbean as well. Then what is it that brings you together with other Caribbeans, and how do you plan to be a representative for all?
So when we talk about Caribbean people, especially in the state of Florida, we need to talk about immigration, right? We have a governor in the state of Florida that likes to follow Trump's policies, which means really bad and dangerous immigration policies. And I know I've talked to my parents about their immigration story and how they got here and how expensive it is. And I think that we need to be making safe paths to citizenship for folks that want to enter here. And then also taking away barriers for folks to be able to exist in our neighborhoods and contribute back to the economy. There's so many Caribbean-owned small businesses in this district that need to have support. And so many Caribbean people that need immigration support to make it easier for them to just exist here. So that's a thing that I know in the work that I've done in partnership with other organizations, one huge thing has been a conversation around immigration, but specifically around Black immigration. Because when people talk about immigration, a lot of times they leave out Black folks, immigrants from Black countries, and we focus on Latinos, Latinas, and them coming over. But it's like, how are we supporting Black immigrants that are more likely to be deported, more likely to be arrested, more likely to have lower wages in this country because when they get here, they're Black and this country sees them as Black, which makes it even more unsafe. So those are some of the things that I want to have conversations with folks around, very similar to what we did with the Elizabeth Warren campaign, where it was like, we know we have to have a conversation with Haitian people in South Florida about what we need out of a presidency and what we need out of folks that are elected to office.
Moi, Mandeli, qui ça qui pour lui-même rapprocher Caribéens ensemble, il dit eh bien c'est immigration et que li croit que li très important pour ta gagner un changement dans les affaires immigration. Li croit que li très important pour en fait Caribéens ou du moins immigrants ta gagner business payo et comme li te travaille avec campagne Elizabeth Warren, li pensait que li était très important pour yo te mener la communauté haïtienne. But talking about bringing former candidate Elizabeth Warren, I think it has to do with respect because anybody seeking any position has to really be mindful of the respect of the three dominant ethnic groups that encompasses Miami. Then we applaud you for that. And you also spoke about deportation. And we are most likely to be the one to be deported. Eh bien, il parlait de déportation tout que lui mentionné, mais c'est surtout nous-mêmes haïtiens et que yo surtout déportés. You never hear anybody talking about deportation for people from Trinidad and St. Kitts. Then that you are a little bit more privileged than our group. Because you don't have in your history any natural disaster which make TPS.
Right.
And
Exactly.
this is very important. Then before we wrap up, I want you to tell me 3 reasons why Haitians should vote for you.
Absolutely. So a huge part of my campaign has been what I say is lifting every voice, right? Making sure that I'm in community with different people throughout the district and even throughout my work. Again, going back to Elizabeth Warren and the ways that I was having conversation with people, understanding that I can't do this work alone. I can't just bring my experience to the Capitol. This has to be a position that's for all of us. And in this district that's heavily Caribbean with so many Haitian folks, like that needs to be a voice that's at the table when we're talking about policy and economics and healthcare and mistrust of police and all of these different things. Haitian people have to be at the table. So that's an important thing to me, is just making sure that I'm in community with folks that may not look like me, that may not have the same experience as me, but still have so much to add to the fabric of Florida. So that's one thing, right? Another thing is that there's so much that I don't know, right? Like I've been talking a lot about experience. There's so much that I don't know that I want to be informed about. I want to talk to Haitian small business owners about what it is that they need in the middle of this crisis, but then outside of a crisis. How can we make it easier for you to thrive here? What do you need out of an immigration system in Florida? And just to learn in community with people. And I also believe that I'm the best candidate for the job. I know that I will support union workers. Haitian folks are overwhelmingly represented in healthcare workers, when you talk about the airport workers, and so many industries, hotel workers that are here in South Florida. So we need to be supporting the unions that they're a part of. And again, back to public schools. How are we making sure that Black folks in this district and across the state of Florida have schools where the teachers look like the students, and have schools that have books, that have technology, that have everything the other schools need for Black students to thrive? And then also healthcare. That becomes even more complicated when you talk about immigration status, but no one should be afraid to go to the doctor to take care of whatever their needs are. So I believe, just based on my history of so much community work and being in relationship with folks like you and so many other Haitian folks across the state, that we can make this a position that is for the people.
I ask you for 3 things that Haitians needs to know about you, why they should vote for you. And what I like is that you kept it in the sense of community. You kept it in the sense of their businesses. And at last, you brought education and health, because I have to take note that way they know. Education, I'm passionate. You know, I'm running for school, District 7. And we connecting counties. From my backyard, South Dade, if I don't do alliance, then you may not be able to bring money for South Dade, but being a voice on our appropriation is done,
right?
The public school system, then we can exchange resolutions, ordinance, and laws.
Right.
And me being Haitians also, that's one reason I want my people in Sunrise and Tamarack and Lauderhill. And I'm gonna give you 2 names once I finish here.
Okay.
That will give you many names for you to win this. Then, moun mwen yo, Jasmen di nou ke li fè parti de communauté an, li pa wè Haïtien seulement, li wè Caribéen yo, mais ça fait li penser que c'est pour le devine nos stations Haïtien pour li parler avec nous, c'est parce que le connaît nous gen business là, li wè difficulté n'a passé, le niveau éducation et le niveau santé. I'm happy you brought health, because I will also connect you with some health institution where you're gonna grow and build some relationship. And I'm very proud of you. I wish you luck. I feel your victory already, because when we spread energy to a sister, whatever happened, we all are winners.
Absolutely.
We don't have closing remarks, but inspiring words. Do you have any slogan for your campaign that people needs to know? Do you have your punch number already? I don't have mine yet.
Oh, in Broward County, we don't have punch numbers. So it's
okay.
Florida House District 95. You'll see my
Okay.
name, Jasmen Rogers Shaw. And what I just keep repeating is that we want to do the most good for the most people. Tallahassee. So whatever we can do to support people, to lift their voices to the Capitol, that's what we want to be in this campaign. And then when we're elected.
Okay.
And folks can find me at jasmenforflorida.com.
Okay, jasmenforflorida.org. Okay, and li vle fè bon bagay. You know, good, repeat, good is bon.
Bon.
Bon. No bon, bon.
Bon.
Voilà. Jasmine bon, elle a fait bon bagay. Okay, my dear, then I'm gonna call you and give you those two names. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, Dr. Flore.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Win.
Information, inspiration, motivation, conscientisation et surtout, distraction. Gardez tout, votre pot pourri avec Flore. Votre Flore, tous les samedis, 6h, 7h. Gardez tout, la radio pour réfléchir.